Good evening. Good evening. My name's Rodney Glover. I'm the candidate for governor for Florida. I'm non-party affiliated. There's a strong chance that we don't get it right. There is. There's a possibility that this generation, the next generation will not get it right, and that we will walk ourselves knowingly into hardship. We continue to do it over and over and over again. I wanted a sandwich today and I did not have bread available. I make my own bread at home. So I was like, man, it really will take me about 2.5 hours to put some bread together. Then I realized something. No wonder for so long I was accepting the bread that's sold in the store that I know is unhealthy because of how long it takes, that the convenience of me not having to do the work because I want something right now. But what I would have to do is give up 2 hours of my time to make my own bread. That analogy, that idea is exactly what happens in politics. There is a desire to relieve yourself of the stress that's happening. But what will it take? The easiest route is to wait until the day you vote, look for the bubble, and then mark in whoever said they were going to do something. Because the harder route is to listen to me. And I tell you that if you give me one dime in 2 years, you can have that control because the rules say you can. The rules say it's just going to take time, but we're wanting so much convenience that time is not something we are willing to invest for ourselves. And that is how over and over and over again, corporations are able to sell you things that are not good for you because of the convenience that evolution has brought us. That's a thought process. That's critical thinking that I hope you can understand and I hope you can digest truly. If you give me the support, if you take the time out to invest your time, if you turn in a petition, if you don't turn in a petition and you just say, I'm going to write your name on my ballot. If more people do that, then you just set a foundation to give yourselves the opportunity at a healthier future that you and those around you can decide. But one thing I know for a fact is there are a lot of people who do not have individuals in your personal circles that agree with you. And because of this, you were probably going to have hard times getting them to vote on a bill or go for a person that says it's going to take 2 years because the Constitution says that we can only vote on this amendment, this type of constitutional amendment. We have the power as citizens to only do that every 2 years. And we can bypass all other legislation. But it takes you understanding that you have got to sacrifice the desire to be lied to about somebody who says they're going to fix all your problems immediately. That thing right there is crushing us. The desire to be lied to. And there are plenty of liars. And let me be clear. If every one of these politicians, these judges, these individuals that have all this authority all told the truth, we would not have the word liar. If scammers told you what they were doing, they wouldn't be scammers. Like those words wouldn't exist. This lying, this deceit, this scamming that's happening in the political world is because they can prey. They can prey on your want to be taken care of immediately and not be able to sacrifice. That's it. If prices are high, people don't want to even try to learn to cook their own. I promise y'all something that's important. I promise you, my household has wheat that we mill to make flour. We can afford to go out and buy flour. We just didn't want the flour that we kept looking and seeing was factually not healthy. So we decided to just meal our own. We make a lot of things from scratch in my home because we looked and saw that the stuff that they were selling was harming my children. So I stopped buying it. I really did. I'm just trying to get this out to you just so you understand that it is difficult sometimes to sacrifice convenience. Matter of fact, it's difficult every time to sacrifice convenience, every single time. But I'm asking you to sacrifice your convenience so that you can build your comfort on a more stable ground, a more stable political ground. But if you choose not to do that, and if you keep coming out here just simply saying, my candidate said they're going to address affordability, your candidate probably is already in office when all of the unaffordable bills got passed. Your candidate was probably already running for those offices when all of the things that are attacking affordability right now were passed. Go look at how they voted on those. Go look at if they supported those before you start saying they're just going to do something different. They're playing on your convenience. And if you don't like what I say because you don't like how I look, God help you. You guys have a great evening.